everybody. It's Sunday. Leaned in.
Well, this is probably kind of where I'm going to be.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. We are going to be doing a long haul today. Right, Patricia?
Yes, ma'am. I even located the stencils.
Wonderful. Look at us. Head of the game. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here. But while you're doing that, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Listen to that.
Good harmonating.
Harmonating. My baby says. All right, my Arty friends, let's go over here and say hello to everybody. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. I see about half of y'all have it. Please and thank you. That lets everybody know, hey, something's going on over here. If you're watching in replay, give the thumbsy upsy. Let us know down in the comments that you've watched or that you're about to watch, or if you have questions, you can leave multiple comments. If you want to kind of throughout the whole thing, ask questions, do things, that's fine. I dig it, man. I am behind on comments, but this one's been helping, so you might get P or me.
Yeah.
Sometimes both of us.
Sometimes.
All right, participants. We've got 30-minute studio. That's Jolynn. Oh, look at me remembering things. Even this early in the morning. Got Anthony Cody here. Alyssa, hello. Ann Webb's here. Barb, bartender daughter, that's Jerry. Becky Bokern is in the house. Carrie Griffiths, he's Carrie the Crafter, if you didn't know. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy's Mixed Media. That's actually Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. If you don't know her, you can go check her out. She's one of our peoples.
Yes.
Devin Rex for Art, she's also one of our peoples. Yolande. Eddie Makes Art. He's also one of our peoples. When I say our peoples, they are our designers for the PM Artist Studio. We, along with these fellow peoples, design things. And then sometimes y'all buy them, and then we're like, woo!
Hot diggity.
Hot diggity. Gary's also one of our peoples, and he's a designer. Now, see, I got myself in trouble because now I got to make sure that I call out everybody that's here that's our designers. But that's a good challenge. All right, Dorothy's here. Emma, Ginger Snap Charlie, that's Ari Sky, also known as Sonia, and also known as the Arty Fairy Godmother. She has a lot of titles.
Oh, yeah.
Gray like Gray.
She wears them well.
She does Hoarder Paper Crafts. That's Mimi. Yonkers here. Jeanette, a.k.a. Jeanette. Oh, we got your beautiful card, and your sister signed it, too. And that was...
Oh, look at this.
Look at this. I'm telling you, Jeanette is very talented. She acts like she isn't, and that's very humble and sweet of her, but she is very talented.
And she can also shovel snow and use her chainsaw to cut up a tree.
She can.
Multi-talented gal.
Jenny's here, Jennifer McKinnon, Julie Atkinson, Carla's here, Paula, she's one of our people, she's one of them designing peoples. Lygia is here, little this and that. Margie's in the house, Mary Ellen, Nadine, Nikki, hello, or is it, I think it's Nikki, Nikiana, maybe, okay, hello and welcome. Panka is here, Ricky Normeyer, Robin, Sandra, I don't think that's our Sandy Franklin.
Oh, I hope she's here because I've got
slapping paint on paper. That's Karen McCoy, if you didn't know. SWO, that is Sherry. Tegan, she's the bookmaker. The Shelley Studio, that's Margot. And if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Oh, Saul's there. Hello, Saul. And did I miss somebody popping in there? Maybe. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands. I'll get you helloed like Tegan did up there.
Axel Storm.
Oh, Axel Storm. Hello. Welcome. And if you have a different name that you want us to call you by, let us know. You may have to let me know more than once, but I will try to get it notated and, And look, Brad Rush 77. That's my husband. That's Brad. He's also a designer.
And it looks like people are having weather. We're kind of warming up here a little bit.
Well, it was crazy. So last night when we took Izzy off to the, gymnastics thing, it was just kind of misty out. And then by the time I walked in and out of the door, it was a little heavier misty. But it was just that kind of in the air, and everybody's got their Christmas lights up, so it glows extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magical. Okay.
All right.
Hi, Marcia. Shall I go top side?
Yes, you shall.
Okay. Oh, and I have a bunch of like things around. Eddie, I got your package. Hey, y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Actually, what I'm gonna do first and foremost, for those of you that are here and you know and you love Eddie, and you place an order and you want one of his little painty papers, because he sent me some painty papers too, and signed them. I love this. Hey, any of the designers or folks that, you know, designers, because I can't handle an onslaught of everybody sitting out there. Just saying. We're going to keep it to designers.
Well, you just can't do justice to everyone.
Yeah,
if you do
like, it gets tricky. If you want one of them and you place an order, let me know. I'll do that first and then just kind of work them in. And if I know you, then I will try to do it, but best to leave a note. Just going to leave it like that. Going to leave it like that. Okay. That being said, top side.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, this is what we're going to do.
Oh, and I'm going to show other cards and things, unless you're going to show cards.
I'm going to show cards.
Okay, she's going to show cards too. Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
Well, I got the ones on the stairs.
Good.
I didn't know if I was supposed to.
Yes.
Or not. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing today. Now I'm going to put this over here so that it doesn't get covered up. But I have some other things to quickly share with you. All right, so.
Oh, fabulous. Becky's going to do February. She's going to send us painty paper. You got to cut them up and everything, and then you got to sign them. I'm not doing any of that business. You got to cut them up in the little, you know, you got to, you know what size they're. And then sign them on the back so people know that they're different than the ones that we sent. Ours don't have signatures. Just know that you get painted papers. And then in February, and Becky's going to be our February interview.
Oh.
And she's the last one of our peoples, our designers. Now there's a couple that, you know, they're not interested, and that's totally fine. Everybody wants their face on the internet. I totally get it. Sometimes I worry about how much exposure I have. Then I'm kind of like, I would like more, please.
I don't really care because I don't get out much. Okay, so I have to tell you this because I know you all think that I probably just go on about Izzy. And
she does, but that's okay.
It's gaggy and pukey. Hey, I looked at people's baby pictures for, 25 years before I got mine, so it's my turn to talk about my baby. Anyhow,
her grandbaby.
Yes. She brings me this lid and says, Gigi, isn't that the most wonderful purple that you've ever seen?
It really is.
She picked it up on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of worry about her sometimes picking up stuff, but I mean, seriously, isn't that lovely?
Isn't
and I really love the little
I think this came from our trash, so
paisleys. You know. Oh, really? Well, what was it? I didn't get any of it.
Well, it's been a little while, but remember we cleaned out the underneath the cabinet underneath there.
Oh.
And if things didn't have a, match.
Oh. So. Well. Anyhow, it looks
Hi,
like
Rhonda.
It looks like it's been in the street.
And Rhonda's one of our peoples, and so is Miriam.
And of course, this is the
hello, Miriam.
This is the acrylic skin off of my color mixing yogurt lids.
Hey, and we might be bringing people back on, so there might be, we got better. We've been doing the designer interviews for about 2 years. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I was looking back, I was like, good God. So. Okay. We need to bring Fran back because remember we had technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, and listen, she's a hoot.
She's a hoot.
Oh man,
and
she's a good one.
She's up to things, just mainly not on the internet.
No,
that's what we have found out. She comes to the designer meetings, and that's what we find out. I'm like, that's great, Fran. Have you videoed that, or are you gonna show people things? And she's like, no, hadn't planned on it. Okay.
She's a girl after my own heart. She said, I'll tell you about it later. If it's noteworthy.
I'll get Fran back on.
Here we go. Okay, this is a lovely little postcard from
it's so beautiful.
Monroe. And isn't that darling? Look at those bunnies.
Izzy loved it. She did.
Did you see it already?
So cute.
Bunnies. Okay, and our very dear friend and
Sandy Franklin. Look at this. I made a little mini collage out of Betty White's postage stamp. R.I.P. Betty. Loved her.
I know. And I'm going to put that in my book and do something with it. And I love this. Look at the patina of that card.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Froyle
And that
did a
fancy-
most excellent. She participated in the color combo. She had a great time. She kept telling me, she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't think I followed the rules." I'm like, "Sweetie, most of us don't."
Well, sometimes
I mean, we try. We go into it with great intention, and I think she
Yes.
did.
And
And
I
she
get-
laid out the colors, and it was great.
I get lost along the way,
I
and
think that's kind of
in the moment,
how it
I just
happens.
love this little girl's dress. By the way,
I do too. I'd wear that.
just super. Thanks, Sandy, and thank you for signing the back of it. And look at this little.
Well, that's one.
It's not a troll. It's a
gnome, and that's
gnome.
Christy.
Thank you.
That's Christy Hartman's little gnome.
And are these little stampy things ours? I don't. Think
I feel like they are. Maybe some of them. Isn't that
But
sad?
I
that
love.
I
I
don't.
love the trees.
If y'all know,
Yes.
we do have little starry things. Like there's the baubles by Estella. I know that I'm pretty sure some of
Yes.
those aren't that one, but then there were some star ones that we did, and it might be the smaller ones. I'm just not remembering right. We're gonna go with, we have stars over at PMR Studio. So even if those aren't the ones, then you should purchase the ones from PMR Studio, because we are a small business. You can't get any smaller than this. We do it out of our house.
Yes. Okay. Well, I just wanted to talk about the government
Mm-hmm.
is changing from Calibre.
That's not how you spell it, but I love that you gave it a whirl.
I did.
It's Calibri.
Calibre.
Yeah, so it's that, not with the, it's BRI at the end.
Okay. Calibre.
Mm-hmm.
And
was.
they're going to Times New Roman, and you know how Mariah feels about serifs.
I do. Serif
Not
and tariffs.
tariffs.
They can both, you know.
Okay, now y'all watched this the other day, right? When I tried to pull it, and I got this little oopsie here, and I stopped. Okay, so I'm going to give you what to do when this happens. A step by step, blow by blow. Okay, here we go. If a tear occurs, number one, let the paint dry. Stop immediately if the tear occurs. Let it dry. And then when you come back, pull from the opposite direction. Can you see how that worked? It didn't pull it up anymore. It just went back this way and pulled it down. And yes, I thought that was important information that I should impart to you as while it was on my mind. All right, I you know, every year I look forward to Christmas for a couple of reasons, but mainly because Kirkland brings back the Walker's shortbread cookies. I mean to tell you, just go buy some.
She's a fan.
I'm a big fan. You won't go wrong.
What would be hilarious is they really need to make their boxes, like they need to put the year on it, and like you could have a whole collection. She would have had like the last, 10 years.
Most likely, yeah. And I like the square boxes better than the round.
Yes.
The squares fit on the shelf a lot better. I was just telling you people out there in the world of tin boxes. Yeah. Okay. And also this piece of cardboard, I'm saving this because I'm going to...
because we're saving it.
Because we're saving
I'm going to use it for something.
Which
we usually do. We use the cardboard.
And I want you all to notice my lovely brooch that I have on.
Mm-hmm.
It belonged to my grandmother.
And your James Avery cross. I helped pick out that cross.
I know you did. I know you did. It arrived at the same time as the blue scarf. Okay, so Graham, is Graham here?
I haven't seen him yet.
All right, I just want to talk about my postcards that I'm working on. I've got the first layer down. I've got 3 separate batches here that I will be adding more to. And I would advise you, if you're making these from 9x12 watercolor paper, save these little strips because these are really great. You can test out your color on a little strip of the same watercolor paper.
Hi, Lucy.
And you don't,
Hi, Tina.
whatever. Okay, so.
Hey, Bruja.
I'm working on those. What else here? Okay, that's it. We've got to go.
All right, updates have been done.
Oh,
I'm going to show your stuff tomorrow, Eddie. Yeah, Monday.
Well,
he sent me some art
kind of
things.
wrinkly, but it's still white, so we're going to go with it. Well, it's got some kind of ooky stuff up there. We don't really care because we're not going to pay attention to that.
Okay.
size on the back side. Not to worry. Oh, there's our little darling.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you.
Can you take Popsy his, baby? Okay, I've got it all lined up.
Hi, Dory.
I don't know which is which.
Oh, well, if your mother got eggs, she's going to be her.
No, she got me the right one.
All right.
Mine's the white wrapper. Hi, Mike.
Thank you, darling.
We're getting
Take
breakfast
that for Popsy.
delivered.
He'll be ever so thankful. All right, so I already told you that I cut apart
Yes.
and this is another thing. Karen, if you're watching,
She's here.
okay, see how nice, if you have masks that you're putting down and you want to make sure that they're not going off the page, this is a really good thing to do. It just helps you center it up. And what I really love about these things is
Well, right now, here, I'll give you some new information. So,
Okay.
number one, Karen did, well, I told her she didn't really need to listen to you. Just because you say things doesn't mean that people should follow everything
this
that you
is
say.
true.
Just to give her that out, in case she needed it. And, and that she does not have, like, the larger plates yet. I think her biggest one is a 9x12. So she isn't like this concept
she
doesn't fully
she
like,
doesn't really, she doesn't.
but she is in the works. She's building up to.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be getting either like a 12x12 or a 12x14. And then there's been lots of discussions regarding the 16x20 situation. That ain't happening at PMR Studio.
No,
We
I
have
don't
space.
have room for it.
I don't know where we would store it. I don't know how it would be
wouldn't
moved
fit
about.
on my shelf.
That's just not exactly how she works. I think what is fabulous, and Froyle, she used her 16x20 in this last video, which is pretty darn amazing. She makes bigger artwork. So it makes sense to have a bigger collage creation type space.
She's also has room to do that. And
She
I
does.
don't. And I'm not I can't do that because I'm just now.
No, I am not. I'm not helping with that. We are not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not okay with that.
That ain't happening. Okay. And I did cut about this much off my paper so I didn't have all that extra paper flip-flopping around here,
Right.
which is driving me crazy. It was a bad decision on my part. I'll do better in the future.
Mhm.
I have it down here. Oh, here's my... Oh, dang it, I was looking for that.
The little one.
The little one. As I was going to use
Well, this is just the what. So you get 3 pieces, and then she cut the large one into 3 pieces. Correct? Is that what you got going on there? No. Yeah.
No, it's just one piece, and I cut it up.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one larger piece,
Yeah.
and it has been cut into 3 pieces.
Yes, ma'am.
So ostensibly, look at that big word.
Yeah.
You could end up with 3 times 3, which equals
9.
there you go. That was a dramatic pause.
What? But my brain was going, why are we talking about that?
Just so you know,
Oh.
like this is information that one has about the things that they can acquire at PM Artist Studio. Not only knowledge here within the stream, but you can acquire actual things by giving us money, and then we send it to you.
Oh. Oh,
PMArtiststudio.com.
yeah. Woo woo. Okay. Now, the reason I'm not slapping paint on here, Karen, is because I want to talk about some stuff.
We're going to talk about
We're going to talk
paint
about
first.
some paint first. Okay. The initial layer is very important. It will determine what you're going to pull it with later. If you start with really dark paint, that's going to halo around the edge here.
Mhm.
Everybody got that. And you probably would want to pull it with a light color, which that a lot of times. Today I'm going to start with a light color and go dark. Okay, just so that you know what's happening here. That light color is going to be a metallic. And I'm going to
Hey,
use
Nancy.
some of my heavy body iridescent bright gold. You can use anything, and you don't have to use a heavy body. The reason I want it to be a heavy body here is because I think it's going to stick better. And remember, gold dries faster than anything else except perhaps that blue.
I'm down with this boozy custard. There's lots of discussion about food already. I mean, good gosh, y'all. It's
Oh, remember the custards that Mimi used to make?
vaguely, but I don't think I liked custard. Like, it was a textural thing as a kid. Like, you're like, I don't know about that. That looks like goo. Don't feed me goo.
Oh,
now as an adult, I'm like, yes, please.
She had these special little dishes, and I don't know where those are, but I'm just sure that I have them.
Yeah, we have them.
And they had a little rack.
I think they're in the somewhere in the kitchen area storage situation. I think, unless you had them, then they're maybe over storage.
I don't really. I can't remember that.
She did have the most fabulous, like, little pastry making things. Like the little...
Oh, and she made the best pie crust. I should have paid more attention.
You should have.
You know, I used to watch her and talk to her while she was doing it, but it's probably smoking cigarettes and drinking, so I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, back in the day.
Worried about where my dad was and who he was drinking
Okay, now,
with.
Eddie, I made this comment because I noticed that you were using Big Bertha on your... I watched your video. I didn't watch it all because I remembered something I needed to do because you reminded me.
You inspired her.
Big Bertha, when you're doing these big plates, is not your best friend. Really, the only time I pull her out...
It's the ombre.
Because it skips, and I noticed that your prints had some skips on them, and that's what caused that. I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying, you know, this is
an observation, and if you were wondering, she has an answer for you.
Well, I don't always, but I just thought you might, because I know that you're very enamored of your big one. We're not going to take that any further, but yeah. You know, you need to save Bertha for the special occasions.
Ombre.
She's just that kind of girl. And I think that you did notice that tissue paper works a lot better for this process than
regular paper.
Regular paper. There are oh no, I am completely out of kitchen towels, Mariah.
Oh, I could probably remedy that for you.
That's lovely. I'll just use some good old.
She's got backup.
I got a backup here.
I'll run down here in just a second. I don't want to do it right now.
Okay, and depending on how much you want, you could leave some of your paint on there. You don't have to rub it all off, okay?
I think that is a good name.
What?
Becky, message that to me so I don't forget. Enamored by your big one. Jelly printing. I like that. That might be it.
Big plate and big...
I mean, there's been talk about all things that are big.
Yes.
Size matters.
And it does matter, and sometimes it matters in the opposite way of things. Okay, now look at that. See, we've got a lovely halo of gold here. I just want to show you.
Halo. Oh.
Now, are you sending Karen Matt's ugly?
Yeah, she would like me to send her things. So we need to put together a package.
Okay.
I don't like to just send one thing.
Okay.
It seems ridiculous.
See our shiny edge that we've got going there?
It's a glow.
Yeah.
It's been glowed up.
And this is the first time I've ever started with gold. I really gave this a lot of thought the other day. Okay, now I'm not going to pick that up anymore.
Well, what's funny is Eddie was actually giving Karen instructions on a similar situation last night. I kind of pooped out on y'all. I got distracted by something else.
I'm sorry. I have the attention span of an ant. I was going to say something else, but it wouldn't be nice. Somebody would be offended.
I was there for most of it, though.
Okay, so another thing. Karen was mentioning this. Is this straight? Yeah.
Ish.
Ish.
There you go.
Okay. All black is not the same. Kind of like size. Black matters.
Mm-hmm.
Bone black is more of a brownie. And I think I mentioned this the other day.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you. I mean,
I really it worries me when you do that. I feel like this is the moment you pop a blood vessel and then we gotta,
rush
call
me off.
911 or something.
Oh, what drama. I bet that would get a lot of views.
That's the thing that we're worried about here.
Okay. This is rather soupy. And it's also open. So we're going to, remember, I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of this dude. Very carefully palette knifing all of my extra paint over here because, some of the most wonderful ever prints I've made were from...
Karen wants to know, what is the best black? Well, this is kind of like the size matters things. It's not about that one's better than the other. It's what are you doing and what do you want?
Because the blue blacks are what, some people prefer. And depending, I could make this more blue-black by adding, say, Payne's Gray. Yeah, just saying. Oh, see, it brayers out to a very thin, filmy...
Transparent black.
Transparent black. I don't know if this is your cup of tea, but it has a special place in your paint repertoire. And if you don't know about it, then you can't use it. And if you know about it, you can use it, what do I want to say? Thoughtfully, intentionally, rather than accidentally. I mean, everything we do, kind of accidentally happens sometimes. And then we look at our accidents and go, well, do I want that to happen again? Or hell no, I don't want that to happen again. My God. That's a total train wreck. Okay, so now we're getting some mucky muck down there. And this isn't spectacular, but it can be. I'm not focusing on how many prints I can pull today. I'm focusing on how much valuable information I can give you that I think will really be helpful. And, some of it I learned the hard way. And mucked up a whole lot of really nice
good
stuff.
Luck. Oh, awesome.
All right. I'm loving this thing over here. Really
the Brayer off is fabulous, y'all.
Fabulous.
Getting a little tease of it, but, All right, Paula, we're timing you.
What is it?
She's
headed to the store?
Yes.
Yeah, don't lollygag on the street corners.
Yeah, don't chit-chat with people along the way. Tell them you got things to do today.
Yeah. Okay, this is semi-transparent. It says so on there.
This is one of the new pastel ones, right? Nick Pro, sent to us by Sonia, our Arty fairy godmother.
Shake her down into the
spout. Nozzle? What's the difference between a spout and a nozzle? Size? Size matters.
One sticks out and one's just sitting there, flat on.
I think the size of the orifice and also its configuration.
Yes. Okay, this is going to be kind of dirty. Love dirty. Dirty blue and dirty pink are probably some of my very favorite colors. I don't like them, all pristine and
looking all happy and whatnot.
Happy and slappy.
It used to look like it's been run through the mud or got, fell out in the street.
Well, I meant to talk about this the other day when we were talking about Pantone and their propensity for stupid names. Okay, back in the day, I was going to lift that up and redo it, but it's not really worth it. They had a color called Navajo White. Now, that's pretty racist. I mean, it indicates, because it was dirty paint. This is what Mariah just said, reminded me about that. But it was a lovely paint. Just because it really wasn't, another paint that they had that I thought was totally moronic was eggshell. Okay, we're talking about robin's eggs? Are we talking about turkey eggs?
Whose eggs are we talking about?
Ostrich eggs? They don't give you that information. It's just, it isn't helpful in determining whether it's what you want or not. Yeah, enough said. Okay, look how cool this is looking.
But you'll hear about it again sometime.
There may be new people that haven't heard it before, Mariah.
Top 5 rants.
That's right. Okay.
But she did bring in some new information. The egg thing is kind of a new one. So, I like you sprucing it up. Spreading it out about all the irritation about,
Yeah,
how people
I'm not
name
just
them.
focusing on one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
One thing.
Yeah.
Trying to get this. And I kind of muck that up. Okay, well, that's a casualty of the...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go with a little pink on top of that blue.
Oh, you see, Robin says she does not like the, she dislikes them naming the peach colors flesh. Who's flesh?
Well, unless you flayed the flesh, and it's all pretty much the same color. Flayed,
Yeah, I understand.
the underneath part.
I don't think we need to be encouraging folks about that kind of situation.
Well, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are colors really that I don't think I've
Oh,
ever...
what? See, Margaret. Okay, Carla says that she had her walls were Navajo white, but she called it vanilla milkshake.
There you go. Now that tells me something. Of course, Brahms' vanilla milkshake isn't the same as
It depends on what kind of vanilla you're using. Are you using the good stuff or the
Whataburger, or, one of those other...
how much vanilla?
Yeah, how much? I like vanilla a lot. What, did you say you were going to go get me a kitchen towel? This toilet paper's not working all that well. It's rolling up and fluffing up. Okay, now look, we're starting to pick up some of that gold. And as we pick up the gold, it's kind of like it picks up something and leaves something else behind. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Trying to keep these lined up so when we look at them, we can say, oh, yeah, right, I remember that. That came after blah, blah, blah. Okay. Lid's not coming off, and I don't know, just having all kinds of issues today with the paint. Okay, that was more successful.
There you go.
We'll keep that one. Thank you. Kind of knock it back in there. You don't have such a splat of stuff that you got to deal with there.
Oh, Liz, that's sweet. She says she went back and watched the oldest PM artist studio, and P did amazing way before the Gelli printing.
What?
That says a lot because those videos were a little
Awkward. And but y'all got to start somewhere, right?
The art was always good. That's what I feel. It's just now how we presented it.
The awkwardness with which it was presented, yes.
Or the technology or the other things.
And you could hear our
Fan going and
fan from the computer, poor little old computer in the background. Just never knew if we were going to make it through that one or not. And
yeah. Hey, Sandy.
finally made enough money that we could buy a new one.
We did. Sandy, we showed your card earlier on.
We did, Sandy. And I made a mini collage from Betty White's stamp.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you intentionally put that on there for me. Okay.
It's called Humble Beginnings. Yes.
Very.
Oh, and it's so sweet. Some of those old ones, like little Izzy's hands, will show up, and we just so
Isn't that beautiful?
I love that. I love that, Rhonda. Hey, Justin. Snuck in there.
I'm just using all these new Nick Pro paints because I just, I think, number one, they're economically friendly.
I think they're beautiful paints.
Okie dokie. All right, I'm taking this away because look at that.
Yes, keep that.
Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, that's awesome. So, like Gia said, she's watching some older ones too, and she's on the alcohol, ink, and yogurt labels. Let me tell you. Oh, and we still have some. We covet them because we don't do that anymore, and we don't really show the embossing folders anymore either, because we sell things and it just feels, well, number one, I just keep putting out to the universe that our designs should be turned into embossing folders. So any companies out there, please reach out to me. You know, we can work out something. I got ideas and I just need something. Like, that's just not something we can manufacture here at, you know, the PM Artist Studio headquarters. Anyway, I digress. But the embossing folders are kind of a key part to those super awesome alcohol inked label. Like, you know, that's what we would, you know, use the yogurt lids, like the one that she licked the other day that I was like, ooh, you need to lick it a little better. You're gonna lick your yogurt tops. Make sure you lick them well or wipe them up, wash them. Sometimes she has like a whole thing down there and I'm like, okay, it's been down here 3 days. It's going to the recycle bin soon. Sometimes I just make that executive decision.
All right, now see what we're building up here. We're building up some good stuff. I'm just going to put that one down.
Hi, Joni.
Let's get in here and. Oh.
Well, and those Noosa yogurts, because they come in those bigger ones, and then so you get a bigger tip. We've been using those for a long time.
Yes.
And if you don't want the, well, number one, you can ink over the graphics on them, but the alcohol will actually remove the ink off of the yogurt top. And then once you have it to your liking, you can then use, you know, various mediums. At the time, we obviously used Mod Podge to seal them in.
Mod Podge works just fine. You know, some people turn up their nose at Mod Podge, but
well, it's a drawing factor typically.
It is a drawing factor, but I'm telling you what, it will, and it makes your paints, what do you call it, light fast.
Yeah, it holds the color.
Yes,
and that's kind of important.
And that
with
is
those,
important with the alcohol ink,
because not all of those are equal to even one another, depending on brand and depending on color and all the things. So there's some heads up on that.
Okay, I'm hoping I'm going to get some of that brown that comes up with this blue, hopefully. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
That is a brilliant thing, and we should try to do that. Listen to what Lygia said.
Okay.
So she doesn't have embossing folders, but what she does is she found using a soft surface. So like if we used perhaps
foamy stuff,
the fun foam.
But I want you to look at this. I'm not interrupting you.
Okay, that is really beautiful.
Isn't this gorgeous? I love these two.
And it required all of those layers to make that happen.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so soft surface, and then soft surface and those nail tools. Also, you can just kind of press it in there and rub the surface and create over a stencil.
Oh, I remember I've done that for frottage.
Yeah, that's frottage. We've not done it with the aluminum lids to create.
Yeah, I think
now we've kind of done that over texture pasted things.
Yes, and it was not all that successful.
It was a little irritating.
It could have. One of the things we decided at the time. I need to try that again, Lygia. I'm glad you brought that up because I you know, sometimes when you're doing things, there are factors that you haven't factored in because you just don't know.
Yeah.
And I think I can do a better job of that now. Trying to get that to not splat.
Okay, so
drying very
there's a
quickly.
question. Let's see here. Mariah, been thinking about last Thursday thoughts. Asked Pete if she has ever read Walking Across Egypt by Clyde Edgerton.
Have not.
Based on the scripture she shared. And it is funny.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, you will be able to capture that, but I used to read more when my eyes were more better.
Well, I bet you they have the, audio thing or something.
And I really need to do that because I could listen to those while I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
100%.
Okay, can you see some stuff starting to come up that... Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Anne!
Even Mo would be okay with that one.
Mo, confirm or deny? Don't want to put pink on you that isn't,
Yeah. All right, now we're reaching down into the these are just these are the pastels. And then
she denies. I don't think she ain't into it.
She ain't into the pink.
I don't think so.
Mo, I tried to make it palatable.
She says it would do better. She didn't say that, but I hear her. That's before she,
Yeah, throws me under the bus.
Right.
Okay, I hear you, girl.
And we'll get there. We'll get there. They're waiting for purples. Becky, in particular.
It's at the back of the drawer, and I have to be kind of careful because it's going to all fall out, and it'll make a terrible sound and frighten you all, and I don't want to do that.
We don't want to frighten folks. Does Pete put the plastic stopper back onto the Nick Pro bottles?
There's no stopper.
No stopper.
No, hell no. Throw those things away. Hard enough to get them off the first time around.
Yeah.
Those are mostly for shipping purposes, I think.
Or storage. If you're not using them a lot, then yeah, that probably is not a terrible idea to put them back on. But, I mean, she uses them regularly. That'd just be a reason for her to get,
Another irritation factor there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, now we're going the opposite way. We're leaving behind filmy white stuff. So now what do we want to do? We want to go dark.
So, if we haven't made it clear yet, this is the long haul. And what's great is she's using the long haul lotuses by Becky. She has cut them apart. Yours would not come like this. You have to cut them apart yourself. It's actually a set of 3. Not this 3. This is one piece that she cut apart. There are 2 other pieces that are similar but smaller. They go down in size. So this particular technique where you put down the stencils or masks or, whatever, stencils, mask, or however you're using it, down onto the plate, and then you begin your process. Now, you didn't put down, and you put it on a naked plate. Like, you haven't put any...
Yes, and it works really well if you have a new stencil.
Yes, because
it sucks down onto the plate.
They stick best to the plate then, because you're not dealing with any prior paint.
That's, interfering with its adhesive factor.
And then the whole idea is to just keep putting down different colors. It is even a good idea to, now at some point I would assume that you are going to kind of switch it up and use some fluids because it does change the paint a bit and it'll start loosening up.
The stuff on the U-pump. Thank you, Mariah. I'm going to do that on the very next.
Hi, Vinny.
Okay, this is kind of
yeah, this is a little like, meh, but
this would be a good one for another layer. There aren't any bad ones that we're making here. It's just simply
root beer. That was root beer.
Yeah. All right, well, here we go with transparent red iron oxide. If you don't know what to do, shoot a little of this out here. All right, now somebody mentioned that they wanted purple. I do have some diamonds.
Oh, thank you. And Mo has, that's Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. She has put a link to our PM isms. This is one of the things on there. Like one of the things that we like to do over here at PM Artist Studio is name things. Doesn't mean that we were the first to do it. Just means what, you know, we've claimed it and, you know, named it. We're going to call it something here.
Find it entertaining.
In our community. So that way we know y'all have been hanging out with us. Some of y'all are the ones who named these things. In fact, Deb was the one who named this. I had some other long, more, you know, harder to remember thing that I used to call this. That I don't even remember because long haul's best. But all of those terms and other funny things can be found on that
Now,
list.
if you're using those, you need to not lollygag.
Yeah. They dry quick.
Super quick.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also super sticky. I'm hoping to start pulling off some stuff from the actual stencils here.
Now, one of the things is that I think this is worth chit-chatting about. Usually, P has done this more so with stencils. One of the things that happens with the masks is if they do get super sticky after a while, they will kind of pull up. So it's harder to kind of keep control. But these are larger, so may not run into that issue. But just something to keep in mind if you're like, ooh, I'm going to make this whole big layout, which she has done in the past. But it's harder to keep up with all your little pieces. Just, you know, tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks, folks. This is where you get them. Okay, we're bringing old Boney Black back. Say that fast 3 times in a row. Because I really liked the way that acted out here. Whoa. Well, that was...
Yes, Justin.
It's pretty gooey.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Need to kind of
Yeah, you need to...
clean that up. This is like molasses. I have molasses, and when I first open a bottle of it, it's kind of, I can't pour it without it, you know, running down the side. Anyhow, that's just a
little struggle.
Yeah, you spoon for the first this much on the thing, but then when you do it like this, if you turn it as you finish pouring,
Just a professional molasses
I'm a I am, and I love me some molasses.
She does. I don't really care for it. The baby likes it, kind of.
And it's so good with soft butter and cornbread. Oh my goodness! I mean,
I feel like that's a real country thing.
Oh, it could be. And you probably do need some beans and greens. And I'm talking about pintos, not greens, green beans.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I can muck about and, you know, lollygag here.
But she's got other things going on.
But, yeah, so that I kind of like to do that because then it's a little less of a eye-popping.
Oh, hi, Diane.
Kind of thing later on.
Well, that's great. Nadine said, "Are those cookies, girls? Molasses? You know, Mo's lasses."
The molasses has been mighty slow on the pour here lately, and it's certainly indicative of temperature.
But boy, when they show up, you know.
What?
I'm just saying.
Who's showing up?
Good God.
Don't want to.
We're in the same room, I promise.
Don't want to mess up my lovely brush stroking here. Okay, I'm putting that aside. Look at that. Isn't that magnificent? We are getting some super wonderful Brayers.
Yeah, Karen's with you on the sliding the cornbread through the molasses.
Oh yeah,
Sherry is yes, molasses or sorghum.
Yeah.
That's a thing for sure. I don't mind if it's like in cookies or something like that, but I don't like it as much as she likes it on just
I
things.
always shoot a little molasses into my cornbread. Or just that little tiny bit of sweet. I don't get carried away with it.
Yeah, we don't oversweet the cornbread.
Yeah.
Some people don't care for that. They just don't know.
And I don't put a whole lot of baking soda in there because I do not like fluffy, bready cornbread.
That's cake.
Yeah. I want mine to have some
Density.
Yes.
Density.
Okay, now, this might not look real whippy-do right now, but we're going to whippy-do some stuff on here that's just going to absolutely amaze you. We're going to use a little bit of...
Oh, that's sweet.
Her.
Carla says, according to her mother, she's mostly molasses and buttered biscuits. That was her main craving when she was...
Oh, yeah, I like... Yes, especially if you're making your biscuits from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
My second husband was a wonderful biscuit maker.
Yes, exactly, Sherry. That's our feelings, too, on that whole situation. Mm-hmm. It's just me. I have my... There, I'll turn that off. She gets what she heard a ding. She felt like she needed to take care of something.
Well, not really. I was wondering what I was going to turn off.
What do I need to ignore?
Tell them to come back later.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jeanette says that's called Johnny cake, not cornbread. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I shred cheese.
Oh, yes, and then put jalapenos in there. Mm-hmm.
And another really good one is cream corn for your liquid.
I don't really, well, needs to be minimal. I don't know that I'm totally down with that. Mm-hmm.
Now, see, this is a whole different gold than that other one that you saw.
Is that the ones with the sugar or no? I'm confused now. So, cornbread, sugar, no. Hoe cakes or Johnny? What is it? Johnny cake.
Yeah.
See, Johnny cake, to me, if it has cake, it says there's sugar.
I just don't want that black thing to show up there. I mean, it's not...
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, but, okay. Now I'm going to go back into the pastels. Here we go, Becky.
Ready?
This is pastel violet.
We're going to ease our way into purple.
Ease our way into purple.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
See, that lid fits good.
Cornbread fritters with green chilies. Heck yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. Pozole.
And
anybody out there make pozole?
And I don't... Let us know who you are, SS.
Oh, I would love some good pozole.
I love this.
Susie, my stepdaughter, makes absolutely fabulous pozole.
Hi, Sophia.
Kind of a New Mexico thing.
Hello, Susan. All right.
Rub-a-dub-dub. See the gold? The shimmer? Ooh. Now we're getting some lovely, lovely buildup here. This is the thing that's just really kind of tense because you just never know when it's going to lift.
Really? Lift and give.
We haven't. Let's use a little Payne's Gray.
Oh, hi, Sonny.
Payne's Gray here.
It does look like stone.
Okay, this is some more of this soupy stuff. It's a bit like honey.
Sugar, sugar.
I'm semic writing over here with my palette knife and my leftover paint.
Liz, if you send it with tracking, there might be, but I think things coming into the States, I don't know to be exact. But if you just send it regular mail, no tracking, there's not going to be that issue. If it's just like in an envelope. But then if it's too big of a package, they're going to make you put the tracking on it. And then it kind of depends on what what the amount is. If it's under a certain amount, there's not going to be. I don't know what that amount is necessarily.
Oh,
from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, and Yolande might be able to answer that a little bit. I know she ships out different things, and she sent us a little packet, a little 5x7, 9 maybe 9x6 ish size, and it just was regular mail. All fine. No extra fees or anything that I'm aware of. We didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah, that's always a factor. I got too much paint out here.
And usually you get those additional bills if you're sending things like through UPS or one of the other carriers. Typically. That's not to say that this post office doesn't do that, but
yeah. All right, way too much paint. Apologize, but it's not a deal breaker here. I think we can work around it. It is going to take more than one. We will be doing more than one pull from this. Because I got carried away with my paint. Apologize.
Mm-hmm.
That soupy stuff, sometimes it's kind of...
Oh. That's very
okay,
fancy,
I have to
Susan.
put that aside because that's open paint. I do not want to put that on top of my others. All right, now to lubricate the vocal cords here. I'm looking at that up there on the screen and see this corner down here. I swear, I always
that's her forgotten corner.
Forgotten corner.
Hello, Gel Inspirations. Thailand would hold her packages hostage until she paid import. Yeah, a lot of countries do that. Like they'll hold it at the post office and try to get a hold of you. And then that's one of the reasons that it is extremely important that whenever you are placing your orders, you make sure that you have your email address and your phone number correct so they can get in touch with you. It does happen in a lot of countries. Yes, Mo confirms the package hostage situation. Yes, we'll do that. Now, I think if it's under a certain amount, they will just go ahead and deliver it. But it also depends on your post office. It depends on your government. Depends on a lot of things.
And if you have a personal relationship with your
yes, that's helpful.
Your mailman.
Go hang out at the post office. Get to know those folks.
Yeah, and leave a little gift form out in the
get them some candies and some cookies and things.
I'm serious. You would be amazed at the little things that make a big difference in this whole.
They call that greasing the wheels.
Well, in Friona, of course, everyone knew the postal person. But she liked peanut butter cookies. And one year I made a little platter. Really kind of hesitated. I don't know if this was the right thing to do, if I should have pulled another layer off there before I went on to this one, but who knows? I must very judiciously do this because I do not want to destroy some of my already lovely things I've got going on there.
I have lots of it. I want to say thanks to that, Eddie, but I'm just going to leave that there.
What?
Eddie's being funny.
Oh.
And I appreciate it.
He is. He's a very funny guy.
Yeah. Let's see, Karen says her post office loves her. I would not doubt that at all.
Well, it's kind of you know, familiarity.
Yeah, we kind
Doesn't
of
always breed contempt. It does breed.
I will tell you,
everything.
there are a couple of folks that work at our post office that I'd be like, I'll wait for the next person, you know. Because some of them are more helpful and more kind than others. There's one dude that works there. I ain't into him at all. Like, he's not nice.
Total douche.
Mm-hmm. And then there's always, like, one older lady there that, like, you know, she's been there the longest. And she knows all the things. You want her. She knows how to get things done. She knows what to tell you. And how to, you know, do the things.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Or who to talk to. And if she tells you, you know, you're kind of SOL, that's usually the final answer. Like, there's really no reason to get online and work that out. I think the problem is he needs a wife or a significant other. I think maybe that's why he's angry about life. He's kind of younger. And just...
Well,
his
I'm watching this show.
Aura is poopy.
I don't, and sometimes it's just silly, but it makes some kind of sneaky, subtle political statements that, you know, they don't beat you over the head with it. It's just you kind of if you're not paying attention, you didn't get that kind of thing. And anyway, it's
oh, nice, Susan. See, she makes cookies for the mail carrier, knows them by name, and then dairy delivery, and she gets free chocolate milk.
we don't have delivery.
We don't have that kind of delivery around here. I'm a little sad about that.
All right, and when you have orange down, the best thing to pull it up with is some kind of blue. We're going to go with this. I don't know if this is a good thing to do.
I like this idea.
I like the idea. I don't know if the reality is going to meet up with my expectations. So happens so many of the times. I love how that comes off so nicely there. Oh, I think that was like the perfect amount. Yay. Can you smell this? It smells so different than these other paints. Some of them you can almost identify by the smell.
We need to do a smell test. Which one is this? That might be a funny little video.
Blindfolded? Yeah.
Yeah, sniff it. Tell me the color. Tell me the brand.
Well, I don't know if I can tell you the color, but
oh, there's one that you'd be able to.
Oh yeah, Stinky Opera Rose.
I know that's stinky pink.
And I used to think it was because Carrie sent it across the pond and maybe it had bad things happen. No, we got another tube and it smelled just exactly like
that's how it comes. That's it. It's essence. See, that's awesome, Sherry. That is awesome. Ooh, see, that was a good call.
Okay, what haven't we used here? Let's use a little of my mix here. Now this is real loosey-goosey. Because it has other stuff in it, but oh, see, balls are clogging the nozzle.
So Paul says, anyone remember the milkman coming in the van every day and leaving real bottles at the doorstep? Reminds her so much of her nan. She used to order the gold top just to show off to the neighbors.
No, well, we lived in the country. We had a cow.
They had the whole cow.
That was our delivery system.
Had the direct access.
Yeah. She wasn't on wheels. But she did move about.
Mm. Sherry would like us to know that there's fun fact. She is a redhead, and so was the milkman.
Oh.
Mm.
That's in the woodpile situation. I wish you could see the light shining through this, but look at that.
It's pretty.
Very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think it's time for a dark. A dark again, we're going to go with a era black here.
Oh, Sonia says in the Aura delivery, weren't there a couple of new colors? I didn't even get to see you like she put them away. Like,
okay, so this is what I did, Sonia, and yes, you are right. I've got them right here. The big bottles don't fit on the thing, so I squeeze the paint from the big bottles into the ones that fit in the drawer that don't, top out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to grab that paint while this dries just ever so slightly.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice. How many of y'all make sure that your brayer offs are works of art?
How many of y'all are intentionally brayering?
No, lilac. I don't know, Sonia.
They've been assimilated into the.
They have been assimilated, and I'm just thinking. Damn it. Sometimes when I put things away and I'm going, okay, I'm going to put this where I'm going to remember it.
She don't.
And it's almost like it's better if I just leave it out here so that I fall over it as I'm getting up and down. The big bottles that you sent were all of the same that I already had, and I squeezed it, like the green pearl. I need to use that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
All right, we have lots of intentional brayers, or at least they intend to. They intend to be intentional.
There you go.
That's step one.
That is step one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now check this out. Because I put down that blue underneath the black.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Woo. That's pretty.
This is the green pearl.
Hey,
Just-
Lorraine.
I used the blue pearl. This is the green pearl. And Sonia did send me a big one of these. And, you know, I'm quite fond of this.
Yeah. Now, these are kind of similar, or pretty much kind of along the same lines as like what Eddie was using in his video the other day with the Amsterdam
Yes, pearly.
pearly color shift.
Pearly business.
Yeah. To me, like, the color shift is the best way to describe them because that's what they do. They shift to that particular, like, this is obviously the green. You can see that in the camera.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that green shows up underneath because, you know, what we're seeing on this side isn't necessarily what's going to happen when we pull the final, you know, do the final thing there. I don't know how much of this is going to remain behind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm likely, I'm not as, I'm going to try to leave some of that.
Mm-hmm. Now, you made some of those background things the other day. Are you going to be doing anything?
The reason I decided not to is because I need, they're on paper.
Yeah.
And the paper does not, on your long haul, it's just not, it just doesn't work all that well. Because it doesn't get down into the little orifices and whatnot.
Right.
Just doesn't happen. All right, now I'm feeling like I really need a opaque paint here. And this is pretty much, this is Brilliant Yellow Light in the Era. One must artfully apply the paint.
Sometimes it does matter. She loves this color.
I do.
Izzy keeps asking if we're going to have snow. I'm like, maybe in February. We don't usually get snow like, you know, December. It's and normally it's like an ice storm in February.
Yeah, just right
Sleeting.
when you think it's starting to warm up a little bit. And just enough moisture, and usually in Dallas it's an ice storm, it's not snow.
That's what I said. Mm-hmm.
We drove home from Dallas once. We visited Scotty's sister. Do you remember that? When that truck flipped in front of us?
I thought that was when Nate was in the hospital. Remember?
Oh, it could be.
I think that's when that was. But yes, it was
And
freaky.
And the beer cans just were flying out as they were going over. And we were just horrified. We were the first ones there. And we stopped and helped. And they were laughing.
Yeah, they were messed up. We're like, okay, well,
yeah,
we let the police
figure that out. You know.
Well, actually, that was before cell phones, and I think did a trucker come by or somebody that was like, "Hey, I'll go up the road," or we're gonna call, or
well, I just figured, you know, and the whole thing is if we had been any closer to them, it would have been horrible, and I was just so mad that I couldn't even speak. I just wanted to kick them in the... Of course, it was two young men. They weren't old by any means. But
see, I don't remember all that. I think I was kind of asleep in the back, and then, like, right about the time we were kind of rolling up on them, and... yeah.
I don't. I think I've tried to use... I really need to fix that one.
Yeah, Lexi says she likes using the thicker paper for the last long haul pulls for that very reason. It won't pick up all the good stuff you build up as... Oh, okay. So kind of as you go along, so it does leave more back onto the plate.
Good. And remember, I can remember one that I pulled that, and it might be one. We've got to do the calendar thing today, Mariah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your part is to pick them. My part is to then photograph and do all the other hard work.
But I want to talk to you about it.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. I need your input.
I think I need to, there's an update on the phone and I need to do it. It's getting a little glitchy.
Oh, from the,
well, yeah,
for photographing?
No, for the camera, the top cam. Because there's an update. I don't know that I love the new operating system. Oh, I missed some things.
I'm fanning it as I'm drying it.
Oh, Jeanette's going to send Eddie snow. They have plenty. Well, maybe, Eddie, you should go visit Jeanette during the winter months. You can help her shovel it and whatnot, and then you can get sick of it and be helpful to Jeanette.
There
and then
you
you
go.
can, you know,
Yeah.
just a wintertime arrangement.
Yeah.
Jeanette, are you okay with that? I'm just, facilitating things for people.
Okie dokie here. Let's do some.
Eddie's down. Oh, she says, okay. Hey, y'all work that out and let me know. Need my help.
All right. I don't know if this is good or not. This is really squishy green gold with airbrush, and I still haven't found it. My new bottle. I've got some somewhere.
It's somewhere.
Where?
He does, but not as much as he would like, I guess, is the...
Well, this is going to be really interesting, or total mess up.
Oh, Sherry's with me on the updates on the phone. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. I feel like I needed more input on some of the aesthetics, that it's like, can I just keep my old ones? I'm very happy with that. This is how you know you've maybe hit a certain age. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you. I just learned how to use all that stuff and happy where it is and how it looks. Thank you.
And seriously, you don't do that kind of stuff to old people.
Yes, exactly. So see, Carrie's like, yes, the latest iPhone update totally messed his phone up and camera up. Turned everything to something called glass. Yes, it's kind of, whatever. It's parts of it I think look cool. Part of it I'm kind of annoyed with, and then I'm just like,
okay, look at this.
That's very beautiful.
I have to put it down so that it can dry, but it's going to be wonderful.
Hello, Estella.
Marvelous. All right. Yes.
I don't know if I remember that one, Paula.
What is it?
You remember her telling the story about her falling into the ditch after a barbecue at her sister's neighbor's place over her road? That's a snow story. But you should tell it again. Fill in the blanks there.
I'm kind of letting this dry a little bit.
That's funny, Carla. That's such a husband thing. She says they rarely have heavy snow, but the hubs can't wait to hold a snow shovel in front of his mobility scooter and make a plow. You know, just some of those things in life you're like, I need that. Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay, well, unfortunately, I think I pulled up a lot of stuff that I really didn't want to pull up on my outlining business
Well,
here.
you got it pretty soupy over there. And
I got it pretty soupy, so I'm going to go back to my heavier bodied business here.
You got 39 minutes. Make something happen there.
Make something happen. Okay.
Yeah, it was like yesterday.
I'm really liking this grungy quality.
Day before yesterday.
I'm going to go back to that. This green brown is iridescent black. It's kind of like that black flash, remember?
Yes.
It
is similar. Like the folk art stuff.
Yes.
I think it's folk art. If you have not experienced Black Flash, this is similar. It is a great paint. Also very reasonably priced, typically. I mean, I haven't priced it lately, but.
Well, of course I got too much out here, so here we go again.
Oh, that is cold.
What?
Yesterday it was frigid in Minnesota, a -2 with -20s with to -30 wind chill. Wind chill. That's a hard one for me to say.
Okay, I'm going to try to not press everything. I'm just going to leave behind some stuff here.
Ooh. All right, Susan, let us know how that goes. And I love that, Carla. You give him hugs. Did you tuck and roll, Paula? Tuck and roll.
Okay, see the left behind there?
You got lots of.
I want that.
But what else? Oh, you need it to kind of hang out a bit.
I do.
Okay. Oh. That's good information.
What? What is it?
It's been out for a bit, but so Lexi says that the update's been out for a bit, but they stagger the auto updates to everyone so they aren't downloading it all at the same time. Probably also so people aren't griping all at the same time. I feel like that's, you know.
Well, I don't know if my phone automatically does that. Does my phone automatically?
It kind of depends on your settings. I think eventually it will just do it. Like mine always asks me and I'm like, yeah, do it later. But it never does it later and I have to like then say, okay, I guess I'm ready. Like stop asking me. I said yes. Do it later.
Not the truth. I mean, you know, come on. Ask questions and then
ignore me. I really, yeah, I feel like my phone's being passive aggressive.
Haven't thought about that, but
these are the things I think about.
Oh, isn't this nasty green? Yes.
Oh, it's nasty. See, this is almost goose poop right here.
It is. It's getting there. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, this makes my heart so happy. Mo! I've redeemed myself. Oh, my goodness. I hope I don't run out of tissue paper.
Oh, Mariella wants to know any friends in Washington dealing with the floods.
Oh, yes. I watched it on the internet.
There's all kinds of things.
Wow. I've been through one flood. 65, I think it was.
In Holly?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And it was,
I mean, the people would talk about it like, not that I was born in 77. People were still talking about it.
it was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it puts business out of business.
Mm-hmm.
Van's grandfather's liquor store / bar
Mm-hmm.
never came back.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that, well, I think that's absolutely
Yes.
wonderful and marvelous. I don't know about the rest of you. Okay, we haven't had any red yet. Let's do a little red. It says it, but, I don't know.
Elijah, that's how Brad is. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm waiting. He'll wait
He's waiting for what?
until they work some of the bugs out. Like, he doesn't do an update, like, straight away. Unless he, somebody makes him or whatever. He's the same way. Stu says, yeah, the flooding is real. Whole towns have been evacuated.
Oh,
More
yeah.
rain is coming.
Terrible, terrible. I don't know if there's any loss of life, but I think about all the animals.
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't had any red yet, so I thought it was about time.
That was funny, Carrie. Carrie says, this Christmas cake had so much whiskey in it. It's wearing a kilt and sounding like a Highlander.
That's great. I took this and
Two pieces for me, Carrie.
The cake didn't have any whiskey in it, but the glaze did.
Oh, yeah.
And I walked in to watch teachers, licking the platter. You could smell the alcohol out into the hall. It was pretty. I guess I didn't cook it quite long enough because usually that
bakes off, yeah.
Cooks off and goes up in steam. I
know. Look at us hanging out, Diane. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, everybody would like a slice of that, Carrie.
I'm gonna buy myself my own cheesecake, my own fruit cake.
Oh, are you? You can go to the grocery store and they have them,
Yeah,
the ones from Tyler.
Now check this out. Okay, we're getting lots of nice buildup on our thing there, but
I guess Izzy has somebody over. I don't know who. Probably bringing them snacks.
Bit of gold going on there.
Yes, and look, you can see the swirl of the paint.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's get some more gold on here.
Oh, Jolynn would like me to do a short of the final pull. Okay. We'll do. Well, it'll be Tuesday. But I will.
This is heavy body, iridescent bright gold from Golden. You just can't go wrong with that. Because we still had red residue on the lotus blossoms. We're getting a nice little orangey hue, coppery orange hue to our
Hi, Lynn. Hey, Liz. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies. I see a few of y'all haven't. Please and thank you. If you're watching on replay, make sure you do the same. Let us know down below in the comments that you're watching and If you have questions or just want to ooh and ah at something, we love all of those things. Or just tell us, you know, what's going on. What's going on? That, did you see that one? I was like, let's see that.
Wasn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
In some bone black here. And I'm not going to get so carried away with it. I'm just going to put a little bit out there.
Hello, Chloe.
Is that Izzy's Chloe? Did she just dresses so cute. She has these cute little pleated skirty things.
I know. She wears her skirts. Our baby doesn't wear them anymore. Whole closet
And
full of
I'm
them.
always pointing that out and hoping that Chloe can be the kind of influence on Izzy that we would like for her to be.
Our baby's into
It hasn't happened yet.
The baggy pants with
Some
extra
baggy
pockets,
pants.
and I do like that though.
Well, that's what I would like. I
Yeah.
wear. I mean, I can't be, ugly about that. Well, I got it for her because I knew that she would absolutely love it, and I don't. She's like Mariah had these pink Oshkosh overalls.
Loved them. Lived in them.
And she would pitch a fit about washing them.
Really need
And
two
I mean,
pairs.
seriously, by the time they were ready to be washed, they were standing on their own. And it was a very traumatic event when she finally couldn't wear them anymore.
I had a tutu that was a similar situation.
Oh, good Lord.
It was tattered and gross, and I think you finally were just
Looked
like, I don't
like
know what happened to
She
it.
ran
Like,
through the teasel patch.
Teasel.
Y'all know what teasels are.
I don't, but I can imagine some kind of.
Teasels are those little things that they used to card wool with back in the day before they had, pokey.
Oh, okay.
Pokey. All right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Dragon's 10-year-old loves cargo pants too. Yeah. Benny's carding wool right now.
Is she using teasels?
Hey, Benny. Hey.
Hey. Thank you. The ear is not quite. Okay, now I didn't get enough left behind on that. I'm really kind of disappointed.
Dramatic scream.
Oh, let's have a little dioxazine purple, and it says it's not open, but take that with a grain of salt.
I did have hee-haw overalls. Well, they were Oshkosh, like, legit. And I think that was the other reason because we were very poor. So, like, having something like Oshkosh Bagosh was a big
I
deal.
actually think Weta bought those
Yeah.
for you.
Or maybe Inga.
Yeah, could be.
And they were pink. Like Pepto pink.
Yeah.
And I loved them. There's actually pictures of me in them. So that should tell you, like, the opportunity of, because, again, pictures, not like these days. Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough of that.
Oh.
Now I tried to make a very slim because I
Oh, bye,
want
Sue.
I want it to start setting
Thanks
up
for
and
hanging.
start drying on the plate a little bit.
What's a pozole? Pozole.
I don't know. Do not know that.
Okay. Alyssa's back in the stream. Okay, yeah, come up further, girl. Come live. Because I was like, I don't know. Did I mess up?
I mean, some of these
Mhm.
brayer offs are
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
works of art.
Like Gia was like, oh, okay. Did I say it right? Pozole? Pozole.
Oh, Pasole. I love Pasole.
Sorry. I just put that together because I was like, all right, if it was further back in the stream and then she said this and then that. Okay,
Oh,
there
yes,
we go.
I love it. Made with
Okay.
green chili.
Pozole.
Pasole. Oh, yes.
Pozole.
I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you, Estella. See, Estelle puts it in there for me.
Hominy.
Ah, and that was probably what led to the, yeah, there's the mention of the hominy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to eat hominy all the time. We don't ever eat it here.
It's like corn, right? Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm down with that. I'm not interested.
I'm gonna get a can.
You do it. You just cook it right up and do whatever you need to do with it. Oh, this is beautiful.
Well, I like
See that, Becky?
but I'm not crazy about this.
Well, no, but that's looking like that's...
Yes, this is looking quite spectacular. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use some quinacridone nickel azo gold over this purple to see if we get some cool looking. Because I do love a little yellow and purple together.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Okay, now that's interesting. See how it pulled off the
Hello,
thing?
Seppa.
All right, this is, oh yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about here. This is some mighty fine business, Mo. Was Dinkins do?
Yes, the dioxazine golden acrylic. That was the... No, you were right, Eddie. I don't know. He's answering something though. That was the dioxazine first that was on there, right? Yes. And then when you mix it with this business, you get that
Quinacridone nickel azo gold
crunchiness there. I feel like it's crunchiness. It's not really crunchiness, but it's looks like some burnt goo.
Yeah, caramelization.
Yes, that is the caramelization of a jelly print. In a long haul.
Oh, somewhat. May have to really shine on the next.
Okay, we got 20 minutes.
But see how some of the coming off. Oh yeah. We have to have about 5 to 10 minutes to go back through the whole stash again, Mariah.
Yes. Okay. Well, you're at 20 minutes now.
Okay, we're going to use some peachy gold here, folks.
Becky loves purple. Becky's known for purple. What brand is that peachy color?
That's U.S. Art Supply.
So the thing that we know about it is that it comes in that set, and it's those interference or, right? It's not what they call them? Interference, I think.
Yeah.
That's what they call theirs.
I think they do.
But it's their metallic, but it's color shifting. And that's why it looks peachy. Because it looks pink in the bottle, but then you put it out and it comes out more peachy because it has the yellow in it. Or the gold. Karen says these colors are bringing her joy. Wonderful.
I love it.
We love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, bye, Sandy. Thanks for hanging. They're pretty reasonable. Now, the only bummer is that I don't think they sell them individually, and there are going to be colors that, like, you use up quicker than others.
Yeah.
But now, something to kind of consider. I don't know, though. The Nick Pro iridescent ones are there are similar colors in that. It's a different kind of paint, though. Those US Art Supplies are a little thicker, and I think the color shift in them is a little more intense, but they are also more opaque. What's nice about the Nick Pros is that they are more sheer.
Yeah.
So these are just things to keep in mind. Like, in those two brands of paint, there are similar colors and situations. What is different is their intensity as far as like how opaque, because those US Art Supplies, like, you really have to brayer those out to get the sheerness that kind of automatically comes with the Nick Pro. But I would say that I think that maybe price-wise, probably very similar.
Okay, I will bring that back. That was a good one.
Although I think the bottles of the Nick Pro, you get more paint. I think, ounces-wise.
I'm thinking this is true.
So, just stuff to consider.
Stuff to consider. This is Quinacridone Purple. It's really not purple. It's kind of a dirty red.
I like that red. Because it's more purpley.
Yeah.
It's more mulberry.
That it is.
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging. See, isn't that a beautiful color? I love that color.
I've got to get some green before, because I've fallen down on my greening. This may be the time to use green over red.
Okay. Yes, because then it'll kind of brown out, and then it's not so like, green.
Frogs! We're going to frog it.
Frog it. I don't know if that's really froggy. That's more like very festive. Like, I feel like that's Christmas green.
Try to brayer it out pretty.
But see how it's creating that nice browny business in the areas where the purpley red, maroon kind of color.
Okay, what other color have I not used?
Well, let's see. Didn't really hit a lot of yellows. I mean, you did the ochre kind of business. But this might be the time to bring it around to yellow. Eddie says more blues. She didn't do a lot of blues either, yeah. So blues and yellows.
Trying to find my... Okay, this is a pretty...
Oh, the new kitties. Anne has new kitties.
They're not baby kitties. They're
right, but they're new kitties.
New kitties.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she loves that one. Melty Morocco is a good one. He used that one quite a bit, too. That's a very that's a popular one.
Yes, I like it.
This is some yellow. Ooh. Hey, Carol.
So hopefully I've got enough dirt underneath to tamper back that glow in the dark yellow.
Yes.
You know.
All right, you got 14 minutes. See, I like that. Because, see, it goes limey, and I like that.
Limey. All right, that was wonderful. Okay, let's get some.
Liz would like to know if you live near other artists that have stencils, would you, swap and loan or,
Oh, I don't know. I definitely interview them. I don't.
Maybe a trade.
Yeah.
I gotta get a haircut this week, I think. When the hairs just start, like, getting into my eyeballs, it makes me crazy.
I offered to do that for her, but she doesn't.
I don't know.
Trust me.
And I kind of feel like I need a new hairdo, but then I don't know. Struggle's real, y'all.
Well, you could just do a total peel and start all over.
Here's the thing. I like bangs. I am very good with bangs. I don't really care for my entire forehead to be seen. My forehead is older than I remember it as well. I don't like that. I don't care for it. I'm not that vain, but, like, every once in a while you peek under there and you're like,
Okay.
oh, I wasn't there before.
Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's very nice.
Now, this is pretty deadgum lotusy. Now, I'm just going to let you have a little gander at that. That's probably my favorite so far. All right, we're getting some
thanks, Eddie.
nice brown stuff built up here. I'm liking this. Okay.
Yeah, she used a plethora
Of
stencils. It was like a parade.
That's just too strong. I think I've got some here.
Where are you going with this? Are you going more green, or are you going to go to blue now? Blue.
I did a blue.
I know, but we want more blue.
I'm trying to find my...
You need to do more of like a Prussian or something, darker.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that's kind of zingy. I don't know about that, but okay.
This is the one that I've added gloss glazing liquid to.
That's why it's squirting out like that.
Yeah.
Random. What's the worst haircut you've ever had? Well, what's funny is here I am griping about, like, that, there was a time when I didn't do bangs, and then P cut bangs, or we got my hair, and we cried about it, and I wasn't happy, but, that's just because those weren't they were more wispy. I need blunt, like Betty Page-ish bangs. I like that. It's me. So whatever I do has to have that. But I didn't always have that. And then I used to split my hair down the middle, and then Nate would always say that I had a butt crack do. Brothers are so nice.
I called it her Spanish look. She looked like a flamenco
That's when I would, like, slick it all down and dye it black and make it all harden. Lots of gel. It wasn't a soft look. It was a little more, dominatrix-ish. Yeah.
All right, now, y'all. I think this is going to be, I'm anticipating that this is going to be a good one. She's certainly building up some good stuff around the edges.
Oh, I love this. See, that was a very good transition. Because you get in a little bit of the greeny business is still coming off, so that's so pretty. I think this is my favorite so far. There was that too. I used to like pull it all up and do like a bun thing, and then I'd do the little hairs down, and I had it shaved on the side. Yeah, did you see that face?
Yes, we have.
I have photo evidence of that one.
Sullen in her.
Yeah, I was very
in the picture,
serious,
and she was. Just going through the stage where I put her.
Now that was a little before, but you know we're heading towards that.
Yeah,
that was. That's funny.
When Hazel was interviewing us, we have not always seen eye to eye on a whole lot of things. I mean, we went through a stage there where I more or less just wanted to smack her every time I looked at her. She's doing some kind of stupid.
I was making my own decisions.
Yeah, she was. And boy, that were they crappy ones.
Some were questionable.
95% of them were questionable.
I just needed to know. Sometimes, there's just some things that people need to find out on their own. I was very much into that. Hello, Debbie. I don't know if I said hello earlier.
This is why you send your kids off to college, so you don't have to watch that firsthand.
Yeah.
Well, Mariah decided that she didn't need it, so she came back and lived with me a while. Yeah, that was. It was not fun for anyone. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Kind of pumpkin-y. Gourd. It looks like a gourd.
Ancient walls.
Ooh, it has a real
coppery.
Yeah.
Feel to it. Yeah.
Kind of peachiness.
Peachiness.
Yeah. And sometimes just making it up for yourself is right.
Use a lot of this iridescent silver. It's kind of a lavender silver.
It does shift that way, which I like because then it's not so blingy. Sometimes the silver will just like knock out all other colors because it doesn't have
very transparent. I'm hoping it's going to pull up some of that other stuff along with it, but, we never know. Just that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's my thing, like, Lexi with the long hair is, like, I like having it or whatever, but then really all I ever end up doing is putting in a ponytail or this or that, and it's like, why have it if it's just...
And it's hot.
And it's hot, and it's heavy. And that's not in a good hot and heavy kind of way.
And that was always an issue when I was hennaing my hair.
Oh, yeah, it takes tons of product.
And hours of drying.
Oh, look at that edgy business there, though. That's some
I know,
good
and
stuff.
I really, I know. I'm loving how that's building up here, and I'm trying not.
Oh, we're at 5 minutes, so sorry. We lost 5 minutes there, and you got 5 minutes.
Well, this is a good one to end on. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
All right. Let's see if the. Yeah, they are.
Yes. Yes, Lexi.
All right, I am not finished with this yet, so you're not going to get to see.
Oh, but there's some good things happening.
There is some good things there, but I need more of this crusty business going on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add some more of that.
More crust to come, y'all.
More crust to come. I'm not pulling up this, but you know what? I have to.
Why?
Because if I wait, it will pull up the outline of.
Oh, it will.
Okay. All right. Just gonna have to do it, folks. I really wanted some more layers here, but we're out of time.
So what she's talking about is like if she left that over there for any period of time, letting that dry up around this the mask, it will then adhere and then pull up.
It will pull it up. See, it's already started pulling up some of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is always a trick to get. I don't have any nails. I just cut them all off.
See, and I love that it kind of oozed underneath there.
I would like to have more oozing. The next time I do this, if I put the stencil down with the paint side down, I'll have more of that leakage.
We should not call it that because it doesn't seem as, valuable. That, but
see the gold.
mm-hmm. And that's kind of the thing to remember is that the very first color you use is probably, now of course depending on how much, rubbing you do and pulling up of those colors.
Yes.
But usually your first color is what you're gonna get kind of the most outline of. But then if you really look into it, there's a little bit of all of everything in there, and it's just such a special thing that you get from these long hauls.
Okay, I'm just and somebody's going to be responsible for counting. I lose track.
Okay.
Not exceptionally, brilliant
Mm-hmm.
there. But you have to get some dark in there
Mm-hmm.
for definition. And isn't this one wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
This is a soupy one. Is it dry? Yeah.
Okay, we're at 3.
I just think
4.
this one's so gorgeous. And that's with the silver era. Oh, see, I love
5.
this one also.
Mm-hmm. 6. 7.
And this is my favorite.
8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Hey, Jackie. Oh, hugs to hubby. And healing. 12. Did I have that right, or did I count 12 twice? See? 13. 14.
'That's a nice one.
Okay, we may be on 15. I'm on trust folks.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
That's kind of ho-hum.
Yeah. Is that 19?
I think so.
Okay.
This is kind of interesting.
Mhm.
It's very, very subtle. This would be a good one to come back in with some other, another layer.
Yeah.
And that's what's nice about tissue. It's very pliable, and it will give you that. Ooh, look at this! Isn't this wonderful?
I
Yeah, you
feel
have
this
to
is
go back to see how
24,
I
I think.
achieved that.
0.5. 6. 27.
Ooh. Okay, for whatever reason, that's a sticky booger. I'm going to set that one aside.
28. $29.
I'm glad we're doing this
Yeah.
because there's some that just need to be.
Well, I think that because you'd use that bone black
Oh, yes, in the
early
yes, because
stages
there
here.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Oh, look at the back
So
of
those
this one.
30.
Okay, I don't know what. Oh, and we've got that
Yeah, blob.
blob on the end there, which I don't know where in the.
It's getting very exciting here. Watch the blob. I'm gonna go with 31. I get distracted.
That's why I don't do. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of ho hum.
32.
But see, you couldn't get this one without this one.
Right. And a 33. Ooh, I love the pink one.
I know. Isn't that wonderful? Just the right amount of stuff came off.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. Oh, but look at this one.
34, 35, I think.
This is very Egyptian looking.
Yeah, I like that too. $36. Yes, Devin, they are all wet string carnival tissue. $38, I think. So we're gonna go with 40-ish.
And that's it.
So around 40. We're gonna go with around 40.
And remember, we started off with gold. I want you to keep that in mind as we go forward and get that other. All right.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. All right, my arty friends. We will be back here tomorrow. I'm going to work in the fish book. And I got some ideas. There's some things going on in the world.
And you now have trout.
Oh, I do. Look at this.
I ate one last night.
So they're at Costco. I tell you, Fishwife is everywhere. Whoever's in charge of their distribution and whatnot, they're doing a bang-up job. But we got, you know, this business now. So I've got another. So I don't know. And then I got to show you the final color combo page. I got it all glued down and all that business, plus some happy mail. So lots to do tomorrow.
Lots to do.
We'll see you then. And until then,
love you.
like a
Long haul.
bye, everybody.